Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Scope. And now, here are your hosts, Jared, Adam, and Shane.
Oh, hey, everybody out there in Scopeland. Episode 175. 175. That seems like it's some sort of milestone of some sort.
It's a multiple of 25,
Yeah.
so sure.
That has to be, right?
3/4 of the way from 100 to 200.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the people bringing that show to you, Jared, Adam, and myself, Shane.
I thought it was going to be AT&T. I'm very disappointed.
Not AT&T, Jared.
It's a
Not
reference.
AT&T.
It's a reference to the Tom Selleck voice commercial.
Oh, I know what it is. Whoa, big sneeze. We've
out of
got
nowhere.
Excuse me.
a fun show planned for you today. It's the return of Scope Discoveries.
Yes.
For those of you that don't remember what that is,
It's our Discovery Channel tie-in show.
exactly.
No.
I don't even know what's on the Discovery Channel anymore. It's probably all reality shows of like hillbillies. No, we're going to talk about things that we're really enjoying in our lives right now. We've each selected an item or two. I don't know what these guys have done, but I know I have one thing.
I have one thing.
I have one thing.
And the one thing I want to talk about quickly is why Adam is wearing such a dumb shirt. Go ahead, Adam.
Adam's like,
because
can you participate in the show? Put the phone
we're
up.
getting close to football season. We had the draft last week.
We sure
The
did.
NFL draft.
It was a
And
great
went,
draft.
and it went great.
Yeah.
Great.
Lots of trades happened. My mock draft was perfect, as usual.
Yeah. I want to step away from
Is that premium content? Do you charge for that?
Yeah.
Your mock draft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
But
It's
I'll
behind a
give,
paywall, Jared.
I'll give Scope subscribers a discount.
Boom. Let me ask you a question, Adam.
Yeah.
Jared brought this up to me a few weeks ago.
NFL preview. Let's do it.
A little soon, but okay.
Jared,
Game. Let's go.
Preseason preview.
Yeah.
Jared asked
Training camp preview.
if we would be interested in doing the Scoper Bowl again this year. The schedule is announced.
Yep.
But here's the problem.
That's not a problem.
It's at the bank.
Yeah.
That's the replacement stadium to the Metrodome while the new Viking Stadium is being built.
Yep.
It's an outdoor stadium.
Yep.
This is a cold weather game, Jared. It's in November,
It's
correct?
November 1st.
It's November 2nd, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be 50 degrees. It could be, minus 10.
I'm
we don't
going
know.
to this game.
Adam is
Well.
going to this game. Jared, are you going to this game?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me.
You guys have fun.
We'll do the same thing we did this year or this past year.
Yeah.
We'll
Wait
buy
till the tickets are super cheap.
Yeah. One of these two teams, maybe both, at least one is going to be terrible. These,
If the tickets are not cheap, will you promise to pay whatever the tickets would cost over that cheap price so I can go? You can cover, let's say the Vikings are doing well.
I
And the tickets-
imagine
we spent like $10 last year. What if the tickets are
we spent $7?
That is
last year.
unbelievable. That's the
I mean,
best
they were-
$7 I
yes.
ever spent in my
They
life.
were upper deck seats, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we lucked out. We had the end zone where the game was decided right there in front of us. It was awesome.
Yeah.
To this day, Carrie, every once she'll bring up the whole thing. She goes, I just loved it when Shane, you just turn in Adam's face and just yell at him for no reason through that entire game. She goes, I really enjoyed that.
What? Why would someone say that?
Because you're a
I'm
Redskins
so
fan.
happy that your daughter and your wife team up on you all the time.
I probably deserve it.
What
Okay, well, I just wondering. Well, I mean, we're way ahead of the curve on this.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna wait and not get tickets until it's close to it again. There are way fewer seats
Yeah.
at the bank than there are
Sure.
at
Cozy.
the Metrodome, so it may be more expensive, especially if both teams are at least mediocre.
Yeah, 500.
No, I mean it's not going to be for equivalent seats. It won't be more than $20 more than that. So if you're willing to pay $27 or $30, yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll talk about this as football season gets closer. I just wanted to bring that up.
Yep.
I think we need to stop talking about football and we need to start talking about things that we love.
well, football.
Well, maybe football is your choice. I don't know. We've also got a terrific coming soon. And I know it's terrific because it's my hit it or miss it this week.
Wow.
So very, very,
Yeah,
very
but you
exciting.
didn't do the actual.
I don't do the work anymore. I
work.
passed that off, guys. I refuse to do that. It's all on you, Adam. Yep. So let's take a quick break, Jared.
Yep.
So get your buttons ready over there.
I'm ready.
And we'll be back with Scope Discoveries and the rest of the gang right after this.
Attention fans of funny music. The first ever comedy music convention is here, with performances by Carrie Dolby, Devo Spice, Garden Fresh, The Great Luke Ski, Tony Goldmark, Matt Griffo, Dan Hart, Insane Ian, Phil Johnson, Possible Oscar, Power Salad, Raymond and Scum, Sea Monkey, Tom Smith, and Worm Quartet. And presenting this year's special guest of honor, legendary radio personality Dr. Demento. FunkFest is taking place June 20th through 22nd at the Westin North Shore in Wheeling, Illinois, just outside Chicago. Tickets for the weekend are just $35 until March 31st. Join us for live concerts, panels, Dr. Demento's Festival of Dementia, Demented Karaoke, a Q&A with Meatmorph Studios, and the 4th annual Logan Whitehurst Memorial Awards for Excellence in Comedy Music, hosted by Dr. Demento.
Hi, this is Dr. Demento. Come join me and my friends from the Fump at FumpFest this June in Chicagoland.
Visit FumpFest.com to register for the event and reserve your hotel now. That's FumpFest.com.
Jared, Adam, and Shane scour the ends of the pop culture universe to bring you the Scope Discoveries. Find out what you're missing.
I feel like we should just be doing the robot all day long. That is really sort of futuristic, Jared.
I've used this before.
I think that music is found in the 1984 movie Terminator at some point during that movie.
I think it's found in GarageBand loops.
You're a liar. All right, guys. Today we've brought back Scope Discoveries. Essentially, we tell you what you should be into because we're enjoying these things that we're currently into.
Yeah.
So it's future thinking on current things. Very, very difficult to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
It could be anything, guys. It could be a delicious fruit flavor. It could be a movie. It could be a
you
brand
tell
of
me fruit flavors are on table?
It could be a brand of toilet paper.
Wow.
Jared, why don't you start us off?
Oh, okay.
With the thing that you are really into right now.
I did, like I said, I called an audible earlier when I was planning for the show, and I was going to do a TV show, but my TV show is out there. People know about it. And if they're not enjoying it, that's their own fault. I'm talking about Orphan Black. You should be watching it. So that's what I'm not going to talk about.
You get two in.
There's a lot of buzz on this show, Jared. A lot of press.
Right. So I'm going to talk instead about a YouTube channel that I am enjoying the hell out of. Now, I discovered this channel via the Gregory Brothers. Have you heard of them?
Mm-hmm.
They do the Songify.
Yes.
They'll often take a video from someone's channel and turn it into a song. And that is how I found the lovely gentleman of Zach Anner and his YouTube channel. Now, he has cerebral palsy, and he owns it. And he's one of the funniest guys I have ever seen.
Can we get a clip of
I'm
this?
going to play this clip for you. This
All
is
right.
from his Workout Wednesday number 12 video.
This is new to me.
Hi, I'm Zach Anner. Where the hell have I been? This is Workout Wednesday, the workout show that teaches you how to be patient when I don't make these for 3 months. I've made a lot of videos on YouTube, and this one is my 100th video. So to thank you, I wanted to talk about milestones. Should be a walk in the
I love
park.
the inspirational music in the background.
Because we're in the park. Here's what you need. Workout headband, workout shorts, workout shirt, workout shoes, workout socks, workout bounce house in the background, workout walker from when you were a small boy. Let's do this. I am the one who worked out. So the
All right. So that's the video then that was then turned into a song by the Gregory Brothers. So here we have the song. And I won't get all the way to the chorus. Whoa, hey, that one's still playing. Hey, stop it. All right. The song is called Low, 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 Lohan. I don't think we're going to get to the chorus, but it's about Lindsay Lohan in the chorus. But here we go.
Hi, I'm Zach Anner. Where the hell have I been? This is Workout Wednesday. Here's what you need. Workout headband, workout shorts, workout shirt, workout shoes, workout socks, workout bounce house in the background, workout walker from when you were a small boy. Let's do this. So the first thing you want to do is get out of your wheelchair and into your walker. Now, if you don't have a walker, it probably means you can't walk. So you're already ahead of the game. All right. It's never too late to get back on track.
Oh. So that's the song that was
Yes.
turned out from the Milestones video. So I subscribed to the channel and I've been watching videos here and there. And since this video has come out, this has over 1 million views.
Yeah.
And he's put out a thank you video and a couple Q&A videos and the next Workout Wednesday video, all of which are just freaking hilarious.
Okay.
And some of it is due to editing. He's got, a
lot
team
of
of
cuts
people
there,
that help,
sure.
but I don't know if he's reading it and it's just written really well or if he's coming up with this stuff extemporaneously, but it's just so funny and I can't recommend it more.
Very,
love it.
very awesome. I'm pleased. It's something I've just learned about.
So that's
Same here.
youtube.com/Zach Anner, ZACHANNER.
Send me a link. I can't write that
He
down.
just told you the link.
I can't. My handwriting's terrible. I'll never be able
I'll
to
send
read
you
it.
a link.
All right, I'll jump into what I'm into right now. I'm selecting the HBO comedy Silicon Valley. This is a half-hour show by Mike Judge. You might know him from Beavis and Butthead. You might know him from Office Space. You might know him from Idiocracy, the critically underappreciated film that I've never seen, but people say I should see it. This is essentially Office Space in Silicon Valley. I mean, that's what it is. It tells a tale of a group of programmers that, actually a single programmer that comes up with a really important piece of code and has the choice of either selling out to a Microsoft type of corporation or a Google type of corporation, or trying to grow this on his own with limited angel investors. And he chooses the latter. And then it's the story of him and his gang trying to build a company from scratch. And a lot of these guys are nerdy kids, to say the least.
Yeah.
They're socially
very autistic.
inept. Yeah, I mean,
angel investor.
yeah, very strange guy. It stars. Let me look at the list here. T.J. Miller from
Comedy Bang Bang.
Comedy Bang Bang. You've got Thomas Middleditch, who is the main character. Kumail, is it Nanjiani?
It's Kumail Nanjiani.
Nanjiani.
Don't work so hard. It's right there on the page.
It's like it's Italian.
It is Nanjiani. It's got Martin Starr from Freaks and Geeks and a bunch of other things, and Zach Woods.
Most recently the Veronica Mars film.
I've never seen that film.
And
I
he's
hear it's
also in Party Down.
I hear it's got a weak third act.
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
I
On
don't know.
the Scope Show?
Yeah, it might be. But the reason why I picked this show is there are very few programs on nowadays that I watch anyway, that aren't super serious and have people dying every week and are downers. Silicon Valley is very, very light.
Shane, I don't know if you've heard of this show, 2.5 Men.
Or just reruns of Everybody Hates Raymond or Friends.
I didn't say
I
there
think
are.
they loved Raymond. Didn't they love Raymond?
I didn't
Oh,
say
yeah. Everybody Hates Chris.
Everybody Hates Chris. Yes, I didn't say there were no shows that were that way.
I know.
But I mean, this show it's got it's puts these
Shane,
dopes.
this is a comedy program we're doing here.
Well, yeah, make sure the air quotes are very visible. Yeah, it's one of those things that it's not really life-changing subject matter. It's just, nerdy kids trying to get by, trying to make some money, trying to make something of themselves, and all sorts of crazy-ass shit that's seems to be very specific to Northern California affecting their lives. And I really appreciate it. I think it's a lot of fun. If you have HBO or access to HBO Go, you should give this show a try. It's a really nice show to watch right after Game of Thrones. That's how we do it.
A bit of a palate cleanser.
Everything with Game of Thrones is so nasty and dark and crazy and really hard to wrap your head around. And then you do cleanse your palate with this show that is light and fun and completely different. So give Silicon Valley, Mike Judge, doing very good work for HBO. Just renewed for a second season.
I like it. I like it a lot too.
I like it a
I'm
lot.
gonna-
I've been enjoying it.
Second
If you're
years.
coming new to the series, I think make sure you give it at least a couple episodes because
Yeah.
I felt like the first episode was a little uneven, but by episode 3, it's hitting on all cylinders. And I love the Martin Starr Kumail Nanjiani pairing. I
Yes.
think they're awesome.
Don't work so hard saying it, Jared.
I follow him on Twitter.
It's pronounced Star.
Yes,
Oh,
it's Star.
I
know it's
do
two
Do I
R's, but-
pronounce both of them, or is it? Do I just let Wooden
That's the hard
dangle there?
Dangle that R, Jared. Adam, why don't you give us your scope discovery? People are dying for it.
Instead of choosing, I'm going to choose something similar to both of yours, but different also.
That's a very. I don't even know how to consider that.
It's a comedy
Similar
about
to
Silicon
both,
Valley,
but
but it's on YouTube.
Exactly. There we go. You figured it out.
The lead character has cerebral palsy, and somebody's always making up songs about stuff.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm picking a video game that's played on the internet.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I'm selecting the new Blizzard release, Blizzard, known as the people that make StarCraft, Warcraft, World of Warcraft.
Anything with craft in it, that's
nope,
what they
not,
make.
Not Minecraft.
Not Minecraft.
Hmm.
Very important to draw a line there.
My people say they're angel investors in that.
All right.
Who's angel investing with you?
Who are your people?
Regis Philbin is one of
their
them.
new game is free, and it's called Hearthstone. It is a.
Isn't it Hearthstone? Whatever.
I think
don't,
either one's
It's
fine.
a hearth, not a hearth. A hearth is like a vehicle that's transports dead people, but with a lisp.
Just take the A out. Then it's Hearthstone. Go ahead.
Hearthstone?
Hearth.
I don't know. Anyway, it's free. You don't need to pronounce it right. That's the
I've been
best
curious
part
about this game. Explain it to me.
All right.
Yeah.
It is a collectible card game or a trading card game, depending on how you
I'm
want
out.
to look at it.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like
Very much like Yu-Gi-Oh.
like Magic the Gathering or like Ascension.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
If you've ever played either one of those. I had never played any of these types of games before.
Okay,
but-
neither have I. I played Magic, back in my Toys R Us days, but that's
So
20 years ago.
I've always,
practically.
kind of scoffed at Magic, or at least said that
Like
looks
real Magic or the
too-
card game Magic?
Well, both. But
Okay.
I mean, everyone knows Magic Missile is a real
Mm-hmm.
thing, and Boots of Escaping. So this is a game where you have a deck of cards, and your opponent has a deck of cards. It's a one-on-one game,
Okay.
and you play the cards against one another, and someone wins.
Compelling.
how easy is it to pick up
It
if you're not
is-
familiar with this type of gameplay mechanic?
So coming
I can't get the words out.
from someone who
Giggity
was
git.
not familiar with it at all,
Yeah.
I picked it up very easily. They
Okay.
have a good set of tutorials in there. And when you first start, it's like I said, it's free. The way that these games work is they are free to play.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pay money to get new packs of cards, which might have new cards in them. Typically, they have new
Can
cards
you get new
or
cards in
duplicates.
other ways?
Yes. So you can get new cards by using your in-game gold. So you get gold by completing quests and stuff. You can be in the arena, and if you win a couple games in the arena, you get more gold and more packs of cards.
Thunderdome?
So I have not spent any real money on this game yet, and
And
I
you're
have-
competitive.
Yes,
Because that's always
yes.
my concern on these free to play but pay for upgrades type thing.
Right.
Is can you compete against people who have paid the money?
So there's basically 3 modes of playing. There's play mode, which
Okay.
has
Is there a
both-
toilet mode for a?
There's 3 play modes, Jared. Play mode is number 1, where you play the game.
Okay.
there's mode.
And then there's a play mode.
Exactly. Yeah, so there's basically play mode has ranked and unranked. So ranked is nice because you're mostly playing against people that are your own rank, and it's
Okay, sure.
it's 25 is the lowest rank, 1 is the highest rank, and I've never gotten higher than 19. And you can go back down as you lose and stuff, but that's fine. I don't need to win. I like playing, and one of the best things in the world happened a couple weeks ago.
One of the best things in the world.
Yeah,
That's
ever in the history of the world.
That's high praise.
This came out for the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So
Yep, yep.
now you can.
Everybody's playing it.
Exactly.
And I was tempted to pick it up, but now you have me intrigued.
It is. I will be your BattleNet friend, and we can.
Oh
we can
my
just.
God.
There you go. In fact, I'm going to put this out to any Scope listeners or viewers. I will be any of your BattleNet friends.
Luke
All
Ski will be the first one to call it. I don't know.
It is an enjoyable game. Each game takes 7, 8, 9 minutes. Like
Okay.
it's quick, and you might get
So
completely
toilet mode.
destroyed. That's why it does have toilet mode. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And to make it even worse for toilet mode, the iPhone version will be coming out sometime in the next few months.
Although honestly, if you're taking 7 minutes in the toilet, you might want to have some fiber.
It's true.
Pro tip.
It's true.
But if you're just like sitting on the toilet.
I know.
That's not good for your.
I've heard tales
sphincter.
Squatty
of married men with families who enjoy their toilet time as their solitude.
Yeah.
It's their fortress of solitude.
So I like it, and I would advise everyone give it a try.
As
It's
a-
free. It's free on PC, Mac, and iPad right now.
To give
Can
another
I play it
opinion.
on Linux?
Yes, you can.
With Windows emulator, sure.
Jared, to give this a little more color, when this
I'm
was
doing the Shane squinty eyes.
all right.
That's why we call him Squinty Eye Shane.
When this was released on iPad a few weeks ago,
Yes.
I follow a lot of video game Twitter feeds and a lot of like editors and stuff, and so they're all talking about this game. Like, oh my god, this is out. This is crazy. All my time is going to be gone forever.
Yeah.
So I immediately okay, I don't like Magic card games either. I don't like collectible card
I'm out.
games. So I went and I got it.
Oh, what?
And I started playing it, and I played
Yeah.
for 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
after 10 minutes, I said, I'm out, and I deleted it off my iPad.
Because you liked it, or you just
I did
didn't
not
get
like it at all. I didn't really.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't play through long enough, but I didn't see what was so great about
One
it.
thing that happened with me is I didn't want to play against other people, so I just kept playing the computer
Mhm.
over and over again. And I would say right after getting out of the tutorial, it's important to start playing people.
Okay.
You're gonna lose. It doesn't matter.
It,
You
it
start-
seems like the animations are slow. Like I just want things to zip, and it doesn't zip as
the
fast.
only thing is on the iPad, the little scrolly finding your opponent thing is weird.
Mm-hmm.
It does slow down. I've never.
Let me ask you this, and this is something that keeps me from playing a lot of online games. Is there a mechanism for trash talking?
That is, in fact, I'm glad you asked that. There is sort of. You can't chat with your opponent.
And
But
to be-
you can
and-
do dick pics
and to be-
all the time.
And to be clear, I'm actually against the trash talking because I don't want to be intimidated by some
That's-
12-year-old who's much better
So
than me.
here's the best thing.
Yes.
Mhm.
You have 6 emotes. You have like hello,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, oops, I don't know, threaten. So
Okay.
there's and then one more.
Is there a show me your tits? Is that one?
That's the default is the webcam has to be actually pointed at your chest or
Got it.
wiener
Got it.
area. So anyway,
Got it.
that's all you can.
And it won't actually
say.
the game won't activate until like here's a zipper being pulled.
Exactly.
What if you have Velcro pants like me?
Well, you might have to pay for the upgrade. I don't know.
So yes, you can. That's all someone can say to you, and that's all you can say to someone.
Okay.
And if someone keeps on doing the like,
Well played, chap.
hello, you can
Yeah.
just mute them, and
Oh,
then you can't see
okay.
anything. So that's one of the
Great stuff.
If you're
They should build it in, like if someone abuses that system, that it gives you super bonus powers or something. And
Yeah.
just you crush them.
because
Then you can say, "Show me."
you
your
don't want to
tits.
get mushroom stamped.
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
No one wants a
Really.
mushroom stamp.
Look, this is just the thing. I like FPS games, first person shooters. If you don't know what that is. But I've been dissuaded from playing them because I can never put in enough time to be good enough to be on a, out there in the world playing online. And if you're not good, then you're going to get called names. And I don't want to be called names.
You could play Titanfall. That's easy. All right, guys, that's it. We were trying to keep this a tight show. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with Under the Scope.
Look out for the laser! It's the scope. Under the scope.
Yes, it's Under the Scope.
Yes, it is.
And you know who's taking it over, Jared?
I don't know. Do we have a celebrity sitting in this
We
week?
do. Yeah. He's
Okay.
he's a celebrity every time he's
Oh.
here. It's Adam.
I thought for sure you were going to name a celebrity, and I was going to have to do an impression.
Oh, I
the
should have done
entire
that.
time.
Okay, do it again, Jared. And sitting in,
Yeah?
Anne Hathaway.
Hey guys, I'm Anne Hathaway.
Wow.
I do
Your voice
not.
is a little deeper.
I know that I look a lot like George Clooney's new fiance,
Okay.
but I am not George Clooney's fiance.
Okay.
And he does not have some weird Anne Hathaway infatuation.
All right, Anne. Well, tell
Is
us
that really
what's coming soon.
Is that really a thing that his fiance looks like Anne Hathaway?
They look similar,
I have not seen her.
but like 20 years older version of Anne Hathaway.
You go on. You
Okay.
do your thing. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, Anne.
Traveling pants of the Yaya Sisterhood. I don't know what else I've been in.
Has she been in that?
Oh,
Traveling
that I'm
Pants?
trying
I
to-
don't think she has been, has she?
Shit. All right, here we go. Music for the week of May 19th.
She does look like Anne Hathaway she's getting into a plane. Okay, I can
Oh,
see it.
yeah,
I can
totally.
see it.
Totally. Okay.
She has a big mouth. Anyway, and
She likes to eat carrots
hey,
and sugar
guys,
cubes.
eyes right here.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Music. We've got Philip Phillips, the aforementioned in the Spider-Man episode.
Peter Parker's favorite artist of all
Yeah.
time.
It's the alliterative connection.
What terrible parents would do that to their child?
Well, you should have said that. I think his dad owns a pawn shop that's full of guns
All right.
in
So-
the Deep
wait,
South.
He's
Peter Parker's dad?
No,
Philip
Philip
Phillips.
Phillips. He was an American Idol winner. So
Was he?
mhm.
yes. I mean, he's from
All
American
right.
Idol. Next up, we've got Cher
I
Lloyd.
believe.
Nope, Cher Lloyd.
Oh,
Oh.
She is a X Factor UK lady.
Everything seems to be around reality competition programs.
Speaking of, next up we've got Celine Dion.
Oh.
I don't know what show she is from.
She
though.
won. She was
won
on
Eurovision,
She was on
wasn't she?
Eurovision.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest one of the.
There's
Jared, virtual fist bump.
There's well, I only know because the Sound Opinions podcast did a recent episode about Eurovision and how it sort of failed to produce superstars other than like ABBA and Celine Dion.
Yeah, I did research on that. I was telling somebody about that because They just did it recently, and then I was like, oh, Celine Dion was in Eurovision.
Yep.
Who knew?
Who knew? That's it for music. We've got some movies coming out this week. We're just going to talk about one here real quick. X-Men: Days of Future Past. This is
Directed by who?
we don't know. Let's not worry about the director
Very
of
nice.
this movie.
Prostitute.
Wait, has there been like advances in this case that I'm unaware of?
Just the same. Everyone's like,
I'm
so,
sure.
so nothing's been officially proven or disproven.
No.
It's just
no.
ongoing.
He's just not out there doing any media for the
Right.
or any interviews or anything for the
Yes,
media.
Jared.
This is actually based on the 1981 Uncanny X-Men storyline Days of Future Past by Chris Claremont.
But it doesn't take place in the 80s, though.
I know, it's weird. Let's not worry about that too much.
Okay, let's not.
Let's see. Days of Future Past acts as the sequel to X-Men Last Stand and X-Men First Class,
Yep.
as well as a follow-up to The Wolverine.
If they can get Cyclops back in the movie universe, I'll give it an extra star.
Oh, by going through this, like they're going to
I've
change
heard.
the past.
Yeah, Bryan Singer. Let's not talk about him as a person, but he was not happy with the third X-Men film.
Oh,
And-
and he's alone in that. I'm
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And so he said this movie will try to right some of those wrongs.
You know
whatever
who
that
else
means.
isn't happy?
Okay.
All the young boys that Bryan Singer allegedly raped.
Yikes.
Wow, way to bring it down.
The upcoming X-Men film titled X-Men Apocalypse follows this, and that will come out in 2016.
Will
May.
Bryan Singer direct that movie, Jared, after everything that's happened? Even if he's proven innocent, will
Yes.
he direct that film?
Yes.
Yes, Adam.
Won't doesn't filming have to start on that like next year?
I don't know. I'm just asking. Guess
see.
yes or no.
No, he'll produce it.
All right.
DVD, we've got.
I won't break the tie.
Not some great ones. We got 3 Days to Kill. That's a Kevin Costner action movie.
Boo.
Mick G directed this one.
Boo.
Yeah. Did
Come
you
on,
guys see
Charlie's Angels, guys.
it? Charlie's Angels.
He was good in it. No, I never saw
I
it.
own Charlie's Angels 1 and 2 on DVD
Why?
Because Crispin Glover.
because we bought we bought every DVD back in those
Oh,
days.
I remember
We
that.
certainly did.
The Monuments Men. This
I
was
kind of I wanted to see that, and just the reviews just slaughtered it.
yeah.
And what else?
Vampire Academy.
Another one that got super slaughtered.
Pompeii.
Had passes
Speaking
for
of a
that.
bloodbath.
Had passes for that.
Bloodbath.
And About Last Night. I don't know what that one is.
That was a redo
Oh,
of the
yeah. Of
the
About Last
80s
Night.
movie, yeah, which actually got pretty good reviews
Yeah.
and did pretty well at the box office, considering it probably cost them about $2 million to make.
Could have had passes for that.
Finally, video
These
games.
are all January, February movies, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Typically not not the cream of the crop. Video games. One big one this week.
Hearthstone 2. What?
Yeah.
Already.
Shane
This one-
and I've already deleted it from my iPod.
We've got and since we're not doing a show next week, I'll preview the big one next week. So we've got this week Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Mm-hmm.
This is the brand new Wolfenstein game, which typically I don't really care about, but the story of this one's kind of interesting. It's a reboot of the original.
What's it coming out on?
Every system.
So I could get it on the Xbox One?
You can get it on the Xbox One, or I can get it on the Xbox 360.
I hear it needs a pretty beefy PC, though.
Yes.
Is that true?
Well, the article I bet we read the same one. They said you want a very strong graphics card.
You
to take-
demand a strong graphics card.
Right.
to take advantage of all the.
You want a
fancy-
graphics card that's going to stand up to oppression.
Exactly. So this is set in a universe where BJ Blazkowicz, who you're always playing as in the Wolfenstein movies games, you're controlling him, but you're in a world
In a world.
where the Nazis won World War II,
Wow, crazy.
Wasn't that something?
and they took over America.
What a unique
Oh, my goodness.
what a unique take on things.
It's never been done before, as far as I know. And next week we have the twice delayed Watch Dogs.
That's high on my list.
This is the Ubisoft game.
Why has it been delayed?
They
Polished,
said it
Jared.
wasn't as good as it needed to be. This
Well,
was supposed to be a launch title
Yeah,
for the
it was
Xbox
pulled.
One
It was
and
pulled just a
PS4.
couple weeks before launch.
Yeah,
Maybe even less than that. What week is that? What's the dates on that?
this is the last week of May that this.
So
will be coming
doesn't
out.
Mario Kart 8 come out that week as well?
I don't know.
Which will probably be
no, I guess, but it comes out on Saturday, so that's why I didn't.
Gotcha. That'll be a buyer in our house as well. My daughter loves
For the
Mario
Wii
Kart.
U. Is that
Mhm.
what that comes out on? Yeah, Watch Dogs comes out on all the normal systems, not the Wii, not the Wii U, but PCs, Xboxes, PlayStations. And
Wii U this fall they're working on
Okay.
for that. But yet there's one more thing, Jared. Finally.
It's the build up.
This week it's my selection, and unlike these other jerks, I'm doing a Miss It. I talked about it at our summer movie preview, It is the Adam Sandler movie blended. I don't care about it. Adam Sandler blends his family with what's her face? No,
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore, and they decide to.
Oh, it's not about mixed drinks?
not about it's
Ah.
not about a delicious ice drink. Look, he's ooh.
It's the Brady Bunch. It's the Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
but in Africa, it was
But
like
there is a monkey paw.
it's like a Brady Bunch. It's like a Brady Bunch vacation.
Yeah.
In 2 hours. So I'm not interested. I'm sure a lot of people out there love Adam Sandler or have loved him in the past. This one looks like a dog to me. Miss it. Perfect. Finally.
Under the scope.
Finally, he says. We got to punctuate the hits now, too, with a hit it. Okay?
That's right. All right. Take it away,
Time
Jared.
for some comments. We have Luke, the great Luke Ski. He called in again.
Good.
And I had to chunk this out because he addresses 3 different things. And I wanted to play them separately. So, part the first.
This is Luke Ski. Hopefully the Google Translator got that correct this time.
It did. I can confirm.
3 things. Number 1, regarding Jimmy Fallon's viral bits, I just kind of feel like since he is the host of The Tonight Show, which is like, the all-time gold standard classic, big name in late-night entertainment, that, he's kind of earned the right to do whatever the hell he wants. But I kind of feel like, he's earned it, and if I was in his position, I'd probably want to be in all those videos with celebrities too. I see the point you're trying to make, but I just kind of feel like, it's the Tonight Show. He won the golden ticket, so whatever.
Thoughts on that? Have you changed your opinion?
I don't agree with Lipsky.
Okay.
No, I mean, in all seriousness, maybe it was just me being cantankerous. I don't know.
Okay. Nothing more to be said.
I can see both sides.
All right. Point the second.
Number 2, the G.I. Joe of Community. People who have listened to me prattle on about things I like have heard me talk about a independent comic book from the 90s called Scud the Disposable Assassin. That comic book was created by Rob Schraub and written by Rob Schraub and Dan Harmon, who was the creator of Community. So the G.I. Joe episode was directed by Rob Schraub, and also Rob Schraub provided the voice of Cobra Commander for it. And if you look in one of the crowd scenes in the background during one of the trial scenes there, he slips Scud, this little assassin. Scud the robot is sitting in the audience. So,
I missed that.
I missed that.
That's stuff that I'm nerding out about.
Were you aware of all of this Scud trivia?
Negative.
I was. I didn't know that Dan Harmon had written it though. Now I can picture the name on the cover. Probably. If I went and dug into my comic long boxes, I could probably pull out some Scud.
I may have one Scud comic. That's it.
I think isn't the original voice of Cobra Commander dead?
Yes, that's why that's probably why they didn't get him.
That's probably why.
Be difficult.
It's at least a part of it.
As they say in the business, that's a tough get.
That is a tough get. Point the third.
And number 3, How I Met Your Mother, the finale. Generally speaking,
Be careful, Luke Ski.
Covering all the bases.
I was fairly satisfied with the ending. I understand why it's pissing some people off.
Turn him off.
And the comment that one of you made, I believe it was Adam, that said that that final season should have been, we met the mother at the beginning of the season and then we got a whole season with the mother. That's what I wish they would have done as well. Thinking about Community and their whole 6 seasons and a movie thing, I kind of feel like How I Met Your Mother should be 9 seasons and a movie. I just kind of feel like they owe us, the fans who have been with it for the past 9 seasons, they kind of owe us, like one more, feature length, even if it was just made for TV, adventure with, those characters and the mother. I just kind of feel like we all deserve to get at least one really good long-playing story of stuff with the mother, because she was an awesome character, and it sucks that we only got a little bit of awesomeness from her, and then the show ends, and then that's it. So I'd like to see them do a movie that takes place in their continuity after, the wedding, after they met, but before, of course, the mother starts getting sick. Like just something where it was the 6 of them, and cool, funny shit happened. So, anyway, those are my thoughts.
And that's where Luke Ski ran up against the 3-minute limit of Google Voice.
I'm going to say something, Jared.
Go ahead.
why do we need to see movies of popular television shows? The problem is if you do a movie of Community, or if you do a movie for How I Met Your Mother, which I've never, that's crazy talk, by the way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have to spend half the movie explaining the continuity to the people that have never seen it. Or you don't, and then the movie doesn't mean as much to the general population. Like, I don't get that Community thing to me. It's just crazy. And
especially when, like, we talk about the great benefits of being on TV.
Long-form storytelling.
Yeah.
Would Donald Glover come back for a Community film?
He's probably going to come back at least for a little bit of the next season.
Is he?
Yeah.
If they do
I
it this
didn't know
season.
They're going to do another.
I think How I Met Your Mother could have been 6 seasons in a movie too.
Yeah, I think that Luke is crazy.
Maybe not the movie.
And here's the thing, Luke. I don't think that the writers owe us anything. They don't owe the fans anything. They owe it to themselves to write a good story and to know when.
It's just like cops, man. We pay their salaries.
When enough's enough. And as Jared said, the show went on way too long. And even if they did like another, let's say they did a TV movie and they told an adventure, what are they going to do that's better than what they did in season 3? You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like they've tapped that well. They went on too long. And even if they had an adventure with the mother, that ship has sailed. Next. Next comment, Jared.
That's all.
What?
For comments.
The Luke Ski comment hour is over.
As always, want to thank Luke Ski for calling in and
Thank you, Luke.
demonstrating that the voicemail line does, in fact, work 100%.
And it does have a limit.
You can call in 612-21-SCOPE. That's 612-217-2673. If you prefer email, that's comments@thescopeshow.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and on YouTube. All of those links are at our website, thescopeshow.com. And as always, we ask for supporters, those who would like to financially contribute to the show, to head over to Patreon, where they can subsidize our little adventures in the basement here. You can give as little as $1 an episode, cap your monthly contribution, and cancel anytime.
It's a long day, Jared.
It's
Long day.
Patreon. It's the way to support the people you love.
It's going on 5 o'clock.
I know.
We've been here forever.
It's 4:35. This is the shortest of the 3, though. That's all I got, Shane.
All right, guys. Well, Jared, Adam, thank you for all of your time. Thank you for your research on today's Scope discoveries.
You're welcome.
Luke Ski, thank you once again for calling in. I love a healthy debate. And thank you to our listeners for giving us the support and the drive to push on show after show. So we'll be
Especially
gone.
our Patreon supporters.
Yeah, absolutely. You're the best. So let's wrap this up, Jared. We'll be back in a few weeks with another edition of The Scope Show. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves once again at the end. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. I know I have. Fear not, Scope faithful. The days shall pass as if they were but a moment, and Jared, Adam, and Shane will return with another thrilling episode. Until then, send your comments to comments@thescopeshow.com or leave a voicemail message by dialing
612-21-SCOPE. That's 612-217-2673.
Thanks for listening, faithful fans. This is Tony Partington saying, hasta la vista. Tune in next time to another terrific edition of The Scope.